project-based learning. So once you are in there, again, you have task, watch the video actively, summative, pause, rewind, watch it again, gather collaborative information, and start your PBL group task distribution. So you got to start putting tasks for everybody in the group, so everybody's aware of what they need to do.
Right.
The reason it's not a group, so that means it takes load out of you.
Yeah.
You have to have an active group. If somebody does not respond in the group, that's fine. Let them do it on their own. You're gonna have 3 trials to contact your group members, okay? And it's about a week and a half. If they don't answer you in a week and a half, don't worry, just don't put them there.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So a pre-presentation folder, this is just PBL on Miami-Dade. What are you impacting? This is how do project-based learning works, pretty much. TED, TEDx, you guys know what that is, right?
Yeah.
TED Talks.
Yeah.
All right. So, and then the next section, if you click on there, like I said, sample work, pre-presentation, just paperwork that you have to fill right here. Part 1, 2, and 3. You see that? So in part 1, 5 expert things for group success. Why? Because the first thing is to do what? Topic, a task, right? That is in your group. That's why I put that video in there. Okay? Working in a group. You see how she does her hair? I mean, she's going crazy. I know you guys are gonna go through it. I went through it. Everybody goes through it. So watch this video to see if you get something positive out of this. Okay? So that moment, if you look on the top, you have the guide that we just went over, and you have the group task samples. Okay? So here's a sample of what that looks like. Okay? Of how to put the task for the groups. You have your topic on the middle, the group number. Remember, you all were assigned a group, the same group that you're using for the discussions, student names, okay? And then points to cover. You're gonna put the points to cover based on those questions, okay? And then you're gonna see which is the name of the student. Okay, student 1, 2, 3, and then you click wherever they're going to do it. Or you can just summarize it by student, does all this, and then you do all that, just put the name of the student before you put the stuff.
Right.
And that way I know, right, the task list, which is doing what.
Right.
You get it?
Yeah.
If the person doesn't answer, you put that there. We try to contact such and such individual, did not answer in a week, 3 emails were sent, please see the chat.
Gotcha.
You got that?
Yeah.
You're gonna type it like that. So that way, when you send an email, that leaves proof in the chat room, in the group.
Yeah.
So there's no way of saying, oh no, because I couldn't. No. You're supposed to review your group. No questions asked. So far, so good? Yeah. So once you do your task, hopefully, you gotta put a time limit. Not only saying the task, but say, hey guys, we need to complete this by such day. And then, pretty much you're going to presentation, upload part 1, right? All you got to do is click on it. It says upload. And then you're going to upload it here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that you're done with part 1. Part 2 is about what? Data and bibliography. So that's the one that is extensive, right? This is the one that takes most of the time. You got to collaborate. You got to get the data. And you got to put that in a table. So hopefully you guys know how to use spreadsheets, okay? How to create or annotate bibliographies, how to write an MLA format, step by step. I went over these videos, guys, okay? So it's not something that I just picked up randomly. If you click on part 2, it gives you bibliography instructions, the same videos that you had. What else do we need to do? Data collection, here it is. Okay, these videos help you think about how are you gonna get the data. The last one, bar or pie charts, remember?
Yeah.
This video shows you how to create a pie or bar chart. So you don't have to go anywhere. I mean, if you wanna watch other videos, that's fine with me, okay? So step by step. And on the last section, it's actually going over what? Part 3 says PowerPoint submission, right? So prepare an efficient PowerPoint. It tells you right there. Way of creating a PowerPoint, how to get your audience to interact mentally and physically. Okay? And how to record an audio. And this is the task. This is what you got to do, step by step. So if you read, you should be able to find it. Now, even though on top of that, you have videos. How to give a great presentation. You're not doing this physically. If you want to, you can do it physically. But what I'm trying to say is that you guys are going to do a PowerPoint presentation, and based on the task that you put it, you have going to have different sections within the PowerPoint. You guys are going to record your voice over in the PowerPoint. It will helpful that you guys can show your face, or you can show an avatar, whatever you guys want. Okay? So through that, everybody records their piece, and then you convert that into MP4. Look, audio recording on PowerPoint, right there, how to do it. On the bottom one, it says how to record audio into PowerPoint. I mean, once you have the audio, you just convert that into an MP4 video. I know it's a lot of steps, but it's step by step. If you follow the videos, you should be able to do that, okay, easily. So
everyone's audio has to be individually, or like just have people know this.
Yeah, everybody's going to do their piece of the PowerPoint, and then all that has to be synchronized within one video. Okay. So you're going to go over your task, and then the person is, I don't know, let's say, hey, Emily, now is your chance to present your section, or just transition to the next person. Does that make sense?
Yes. How long should the recording be?
This is a presentation of 15 minutes, not more than 15 minutes. I'll say max 10.
Okay.
So you're going to condense all this into that amount of time. All right. Don't send me something about half an hour, please.
Oh, that's a lot of time. 15 minutes is a lot.
That's what I'm saying. No more than 15 minutes. Luckily, 10 minutes.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Do not exceed 15 minutes. So presentation. So minimal is about 9 to 15. That's your average, right? Somewhere around there, that gap is fine. Presentation level part 3 tells you presentation format, PowerPoint, PPTs, right? Video presentation format, MP4. That means that you have to upload what? 1 and 2 formats, right? The PowerPoint for the group all together, and the conversion into the MP4. It says number of files to submit, 2. Format, PPT, and MP4. All you have to do is click, and then you select the file, whatever you have it. Points possible, 97. So that's 97% of your grade for the PBL.
Right.
The other 3% is the part 1 and part 2.
All right.
You get it?
Yeah.
So all that combines is 100% of your presentation.